Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a quick Paralives tutorial on how to not only share creations or builds to the Steam Workshop, but to also place them from the Steam Workshop as well. So I've already built this apartment the other day, but we're just going to use this for tutorial's sake. I also do want to quickly mention that what I'm showing here today in this video very well could change because Paralives is still early access. So the steps, the user interface, how it looks, everything can still change before the game is finalized and has its official release, including additional tools and options. Just FYI, it may look different from today. So this is as of June 2026. So let's get started. So I already have this lot finished. I own it, though it doesn't really seem to matter if you need to own it or not. But all you have to do when you're ready to share is you either scroll out into map view or you can press the M key on your keyboard to get you out to map view quicker. You'll click the little house icon here. And then we want to save the lot to your library, which is this little folder icon here. So we're going to click on that. I've already saved it like twice now, just as testing. So we're just going to do test apartment 2, and that's the name of the lot. So that was it. Now, if you want to quickly get into the ability to share it to the Steam Workshop, we're just going to click the icon again, and then we're going to place lot from the library. This opens up the library. Let's toggle some of these off and on so we can kind of see what we got. So here's our test apartment 2. This is just created by me. So as you can see, you have a couple of options when you do click on a build. This will upload it straight to the Steam Workshop. If you want to change the thumbnail of the build, this only allows you to do one image, by the way. So it's just the main cover image that you see. You'll click this little image icon here and you'll get to select a photo. Do keep in mind that it is restricted by size. It'll need to be 1 megabyte in size or less in order to be able to set a thumbnail. Now, the game, depending on your screen resolution, the game and the photo mode takes screenshots in a much larger, higher quality resolution. So you will need to use some kind of editing software outside to be able to kind of compress that down and get it under file size so it actually can be set as the main cover image. This is new with the recent Paralives update the other day. We now have tags, so you can now tag it by what it is: a house, apartment, shop, restaurant, park, or unique. Not really sure what unique is yet. But yeah, it'll also prompt you that stuff as you share it too. And of course, you can also edit information about your shared thing, including the name and the description. So as you can see here, this one's already shared. So we can edit information about it, and you can see I typed in a brief description about it, and that'll also update on the Steam Workshop. But let's share this build to the Steam Workshop. So all you have to do is click this little cloud icon to upload it. It'll be like, yes, you know, are you the author of the creation? You get to choose a tag. So we're just going to do apartment. And then you can put in a description if you didn't already do that. So we're just going to do test 2, hit OK. 10 characters or more, interesting. So you do actually have to type something in here. Testing, sharing 2. All right. And it now uploads. If you want to add additional screenshots, you can do so by visiting the Steam Workshop page for this particular build, or your own workshop page, and you can edit it. If you click yes here, it'll actually kick you out to Steam and take you to the creations page where you can edit the details such as the description, the name, but also add additional screenshots. As many as you like, but again, they are file size restricted as well. I think up to 2 megabytes. So Steam Workshop's a little more generous than the game is. And you can also add things like a YouTube video as well if you do speed builds or something like that. Information like beds and bathrooms and the paradigms price and everything like that isn't actually shared on the Steam Workshop as of yet. But it is available here if you did need that information to look at. I'm going to click no on this because I don't want to be kicked out to Steam. because then that would kick us out of the game, and we don't want to do that right now because we are not finished with the tutorial. So let's say I want to place a house over here on this particular lot that I already own. Let's just rotate around here. So the badge is kind of a little off-centered, but I do own this particular lot. So we are just going to click on the little house icon again above the lot, and then we're going to place lot from library, and then let's just go find one that we have here. There we are. So we are going to use the Split Level House by James Turner, and we are going to place this down. It's like, yes. And you can also rotate the house if you want. Sorry about this. The tree's kind of in the way. There we go. You can rotate the house if you want, and kind of, better place it if it's not where you want it to be. You could also move it back or forward on the lot. Let's just try that for a second here. And that's it. Lot's placed, and now you can move in. And there is some glitches with this house. Like the staircase, for example, is higher than the actual patio, and there's some bricking coming through the walls. It might just be how the house is built or something, or the split leveling is done. But it is early access game, so of course there are going to be weird quirks and issues. I also see there's a hole in the floor, but also I did discover that if you try to place a house that is too large for a lot, so for example, if we go grab Little Simsy's blue suburban house, she built it on a different shaped lot. So that is currently a thing that the game will still let you place it on the lot, but it doesn't place it properly. Like we can move it around and rotate it and everything like that, but the lot itself is not big enough to basically fit this, since it's a totally different shape, as you can see. But if we do try and place it, it still does let you. So if we hit yes, it is placed, but the problem is the house is floating. And yeah, that's kind of what you get there. So there is, again, a bit of a quirk with it. Again, it's early access as well. I'm actually surprised the game is like, oh, hey, this house is too big for this lot. Are you sure you want to place it here? And it doesn't actually remove anything either. It just literally places it basically up in the air, floating. So yeah, that is something to watch out for. But again, hopefully that changes with the development of the game, and things like placing lots from the Steam Workshop and everything like that, especially on different size lots. Is improved and basically doesn't let you do this because that could be problematic for some people. So yeah, but that is a quick tutorial on how to not only share your creation to the Steam Workshop, but also place creations and houses and things like that from other Steam Workshop users out there. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I do thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon with another video.